moving back on, we had just finished the second Gigant. So on to more action. Yeah, make the portal like right there by the tower so they have to jump in. Make it all dramatic. Nope, they fell again. Supposedly. So they just abandoned everything about that area because of them. See, Egon or Winston the Giant would have been better. Oh, ha, ha, ha. I got you. I get you. Nice one. I give you an F. No, I'm just kidding. I give you an A- for effort. Hey, you don't know what they're doing. They might be just sinking it now and be like, it's in the world. Can't really imagine much being in a weird island military paradise. Man, I hope you get the comeuppance in the ending. What if I open it spontaneously before we're ready? Then again, why would you just activate it without letting us be ready? Ugh. Yeah, pretty much you'll just have to get a helicopter. So which one is this going to be? Because we're more familiar with hers. One with all your Winston powers. Winston's quite the fastest, let's be honest. Okay, so I'm going to probably go on a small ledge and probably say we're fighting all the last Gigants of each chapter then. Back to the dragon eating the dragon. My neck is starting to get cramps. And she gets to just chill in the back. Though I did notice, the tower he's on is behind it. So, is this thing just, like, spinning around? This one'll be the hottest of them all! Let's dance! Oh, but, you know, I probably should have saw what damage did the most before I did that. Oh well. Too late! 10 extra slashes. Hopefully this does good. Oh no, it's buff scaly Gandalf again. Gandalf the Greyest Witton. Okay, let's see how much damage. Okay, I can live with that. Okay, well, let's get on with it. Yes, get on with it! Holy shit, he hit 139 times. Hey, whoa, whoa, wait. You know something? I know something. His name changed. Now it says Zeus. When it used to be the word that meant the dragon eating its tail thing with the U. His name changed. But why will he combine it? So, yeah, he's very Zeus looking. Zeus or Neptunia looking. Neptune, not Neptunia. It's kind of weird it spins there, but it doesn't spin there. Kind of lazy there, don't you think? See, there it looks like it's behind him. And then he's somewhere below. So she's facing away from them, so he's just like whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, well that, let's test out what damage is. And he is doing damage. So, probably should have did that. That's probably what I should do. Yeah, everything else was kind of neat. Pull one spell is the thing to go. Yeah, he's kind of doing actual damage though. So we're gonna throw 2 sushis out. We'll try to nuke it with some magic. But it's still not Gandalf the buff dude. That's a little OP. Well, they have a lot of health. They have a lot of health, and it takes a lot of hits to build that up, so it's not like it's like, oh, let's just spam it again, he'll be dead. Silently watches. Smite these blasphemy humans. Sadly, that costs a lot, so I'm not. It's kind of. I could go to the other thing, but that's a little dangerous. That could, that could involve being killed. See, nice watching silently though. Oh shit, that's not good. And stun Kyle. Yeah, I definitely probably need to be healing. One nice big heal before he does something. No! There you go. Holy shit. That was close. Actually. Actually, probably. But it only heals like 180 or something. Considering how close you got to death, I think I need to probably do less of a magic. That I virtually did nothing. Nothing at all. Come on, Gandalf. Halos became more active. Not sure what the halo's gonna really do. Let me throw my halo at you. Blessed thee. he definitely has been hitting harder, but he's hasn't been proving to be a terrible problem yet, though. Yeah, she really needs better armor. They are hitting off way tons of damage. Good thing I leveled up her health. Just imagine how many times she actually would have died by now, because I believe she had what 700 last before I did a little off screen. So she would have probably already been dead. So let's see. Move that in. Then what I think I'll do here, let's see if we can finish you off with a 50. We use whole battle thing. It did some good damage, so we'll get a bunch of free hits with it here. Just make sure you hit down and start circle button away. Shark snack. Yeah, you got all of them. 9 bonuses. Let's get to it then. Will Gandalf live, or will he die? Gandalf, I introduce you to anime. Yeah. 72 hits. Still a lot of damage though. Stop resisting everything. Just accept your fate and die before playing pieces. Oh, by the way, Dan, I was meaning to ask, have you ever actually finished Persona 4 yet? You haven't said anything about it in ages. Like, I haven't heard you say you beat it. I haven't heard you say anything about it really at all for quite a long time. Come on, Zeus. Kick the bucket. Your demise is always well written in the histories of the Vita. So just accept it. The end is near. Come on. Come on, Kyle. Take him out. There. Bye. Wow. Now, hopefully, Gigant doesn't just be like, oh, well, I'm coming down. So let's see what the rest of the game proceeds. Don't lag behind. He's on top of a towel. Stop being a sissy. Oh, they're the greatest of friends, man. As of now. So what now? We're at a dead end and we killed a bunch of Gigants. See, no, I got to the final fight and shelved it. Been too busy for such a heavy game. I do want to get back to it though. Now, are you talking about the original final fight? Or are you talking about the new final fight? That involves the new dungeon. See, if you're talking about the normal game's final fight, then what the hell's wrong with you? That fight is easy. I mean, I was like, wow, how disappointing. This is like a huge step down from freaking the horrendously death-defining epic fight that was Persona 3. The original fight. Oh, well, they ain't the final fight. You're not even close to the end, then. You're probably like at like the original 75% mark. So you're stuck in the heaven dungeon, then. Yeah, you still got a ways to go. I mean, you're not like not there, but at the same time, you still got lots of story crap to go through even after that, so. But, not to get into spoilers, you already told me you figured out the killer, and I said, yep, you figured it out. So, it's not like you're not going to be able to get through that part. But, yeah, you're not quite at the final yet. And then even when you get to that final, you have the new final. That's optional depending on if you do the social link. So. Now he was, if I remember correctly, a bit tricky though. Oh. Well, I mean, the fight is to save Nana-chan. It's just, when you say save Nana-chan, you make it think it's the heaven dungeon, not the final dungeon. I mean, to be fair, you all still technically fighting for. I remember it was weird. I don't quite remember. Like, it's like, wasn't there like some weird mechanic with the fog or something in there? So you lost to that boss? Come on, man. Put your A game in. Get your sword and be like, I'm taking you out. We'll even turn on the slash. So come on. Hillbilly. But, yeah, honestly, I was disappointed with that fight. Now, I actually kind of went in there handicapped, too. Come on, sword. Because I brought Natsu-kun with me, which I love Natsu-kun to death. I love her to death. Very great character. I love her to death, but in the original game, she's just not good for bosses. The Kanji was good. And then I had Yukiko. Because, well, healing. But, yeah. I would have liked to brought someone else, but, yeah, it's either that or the main character would have had to heal. Well, it was a boss rush, though. It's the more support! Stealing the theme song back. Well, newlyweds? Oh dear. Oh no. You three stink. Can't stink that bad. I think they're over-exaggerating. Um, let's see. The dungeon has weird progression. I need to level my personas a bit. Still kind of low. Well, if you max out all your party's personas, they should be overall okay. But yeah, your main... In the modern Persona games, if your main character has weak personas, that can drastically, basically just doom you, really. Because your main character is essentially your backup everything. Backup debuffs, back buffing, back heals, back attack, back everything. So, you know, if they suck, then all your characters are just left with what the fuck they do. You know, lightning blows, lightning it up, maybe has one buff and one debuff, and Hilo-chan is healing, and Wind-chan is doing such. Get what I mean? They're kind of limited. Though, of course, you do have a little more freedom in Gold, because wasn't it like you like do some kind of like motorcycle thing, and you can teach them certain other moves or some shit? Something like that, I don't know. Yeah, she says, you stink! Oh dear. It smells delicious. I think she's just used to the sea. There goes my appetite. Oh, now she's gonna vomit. Well, that's your comeuppance back at you. And he tires out. You're gonna die, come on. No, the last one was only really doing damage to her. You two were pretty much alright. Honestly, I don't think it was that bad. We don't even know what it looks like. What it is. I mean, we've literally seen these things take on all kinds of religious, mythological forms, so I don't know what the hell we're gonna be looking at. So, how many max social links did you end up getting, by the way, too? Because keep in mind, you know, you got access to some ultimates you want to make, you know. And you should be having an easier time anyway. You get the luxury to choose the skills that get inherited in Gold and White. I swear, that made 5 a lot easier. Without that randomness or that determination to keep canceling over and over because you want that one move to fucking be inherited. You know, it at least made it a lot more interesting. As opposed to just like, oh, I just got Persona with every single element, healing and buff and all that, so easy. You know, you don't have to be like, I'm done, I'm not going to do this anymore, fine, just take Iga and not get Bufu or whatever else. I mean, the random element is just kind of what helps to have this little added layer of challenge on top. Well, you haven't been alone. I mean, at most you did 2-on-1. But almost like 95% of the game, it's almost all been teams of 3. Yeah, I'm still kind of confused by that, because he said, I'd have to go back and look, but I could have swore he said something about, like, original fusion, stop it. Something like that. I have to check again. Well, you better get checking now then. You gotta get that done, man. You're like 5 months late. Yeah, so, see, I was right. What the fuck is it talking about? It was before... What? Wait. So, his plan was to have everyone fuse with Gigant. It's like, what are you, insane? Hey, Pad, what are you up to today? I did see a little of your stream last night. I was kind of watching 2 streams at once, though. But I did have a little of it open, too. Someone I watched was, like, near the end of the first half of Popo Loco Crisis, so I was watching that before you started streaming, so I was kind of like, So, his plan was to fuse with Wega Guy. That is, like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Pure madness. I would take a picture of that. Pretty much. You're insane. But you know, why didn't, if he wanted one of them, why didn't he just try and get one of the other 2 so he could spare, because his daughter was all the way a mindless zombie to what he wants to do. So why not kidnap one of them and force them to do it? And then that way he could keep his daughter under him and have the power. He kind of went around this like the worst way. Not much, just woke up. Ooh. Well, it'd be 11:14 here at the moment. Yeah, if only they sat down and talked as opposed to fucking immediately want to kill everyone. If only. You know, I feel like everyone is to blame for all of this. Except for Japan. They wanted to work together, but no! Everyone's else like, no, we're just gonna keep all our information ourselves. This is just big ass mess here. You know, perhaps, like, if you're escaping from something, perhaps instead of hold it and then, you know, attack everyone, maybe, just maybe, stopping and be like, we need a home. Evilness is destroying where we came from. It's like, maybe this all wouldn't be like, the other story. Talk about when he saved him? He told us that a long time ago. The story of when you're going to die. The story when he's going to die, what? Hell. Ooh, bless me. So open and lonely. Well, you're an unknown amount of height from the ground, so I would imagine it's cold. And of course, there's the ocean, so lots of moisture. Yeah, if only Dad wasn't a heartless, selfish monster that wanted to basically cause the extinction of the world. If only. But you know, if he was going to do all this, why didn't he even just do it sooner? Why did he wait so long? Without your older sister, you're kind of a bumbling bumblehead. Actually, it's amazing she doesn't fly out. Just goes, ah! And everyone's like, no! What did they do with May's body anyway? I mean, not to be mean to her, but I do understand this is a very complicated emotional thing, you know. But still, her dad was a douche. Worse than a douche. Especially now knowing he wanted to fuse everyone with Gigant, like... He went to so many levels for nothing. Plus, we don't even know what Gigant wants. I mean, that might have been what it just plans on doing anyway. I'd say kind of weird myself. I wouldn't say you need to be with someone to cry, but, eh. Didn't even give her a new piece of artwork showing her cry. Boo. At this point, it'd be nice. Oop, to be continued. Intermission. Yeah, I did, yeah, save that. That was... I might as well just save over this one. This one's long past. Next. Final chapter. Gigant. Now what? Is it breakfast? Green eggs and ham? Nope, it's green eggs and ham. Breakfast. So you use an alarm. Personally, I think it's a terrible idea. I mean, is using the alarm, the emergency alarm for breakfast a good idea? I don't think so. It's a good way to wake up with a heart attack. I disagree. But I agree with the headache. It's probably good for that. Well, thanks. Now, question is, can we still go back to the old dungeon, or is there going to be a new dungeon since it did a chapter thing here? At least it said final. So we know it's for sure the final. Well, I guess it does kind of like make you immediately aware, I guess. I'll give you that. But I don't think when you're safe on your base, that's exactly what you need. I don't think you need immediate awareness. I don't think it's that immediate. Well, apparently he's been playing Dead by Daylight. Yeah, listen to all those sound effects. When's the last time you even studied for an exam? Eh. Just make your own. Don't you know how to cook? If I go to the angle. I guess that's strange for him. Sleep in the sky. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me. Like whenever I took a plane, I try to get in a situation where I'm gonna sleep, but it is, I don't know about anyone else, it is hard for me to fall asleep while flying. I mean, yeah, the chair's uncomfortable and everything, so it's not like it has anything comfortable going with it, but still, I mean, if you could sleep, it would be a very good way to pass the time. Oh, but you want to know a good tip? Someone told me, like, I think it was the third time I was going to fly on a plane, to take earplugs, because if you haven't been on a plane, your ears pop a lot from the altitude. It's normally because the liquid and any earwax and anything that's in your eel, the altitude's actually messing with it, and it actually can be really bad if you have a lot of earwax. But if you have eel plugs in your eel, it won't actually mess with you because it also needs the airflow. So just plugging your eels up actually causes that to stop. It's a very good tip if you go on a plane. Just pop some eel plugs in, boom. No poppy eels. I'm still trying to figure that part out. Like, and it's supposed to be all autonomous snap, so there's no gigantic robot to run from the Gigants. So he just bailed on everyone and just wanted one daughter to come with him. Yeah, future husband. What are you doing, husbandoo? She has that, oh, I'm gonna beat you in the head, Flintstone look on her face. You're not gonna last for the day. Okay, honey. Bad feeling. Jam, instant, wed weiss, M-R-E. The hell is M-R-E? Gives him some weight though. Eh, maybe don't want to go too fat. Maybe some wed weiss. You've gained weight! This is still probably the only game this is probably the only game I've ever seen. It's like, you've gained weight. Congratulations. So did I miss something going to the... did I miss something by not going to the bridge then? Or was this supposed to happen? I mean, they put the stuff in the bridge last time, right? Seems like you've grown up a bit. Time for walk.
Yeah.
Apparently he had a lot of time to do that. There's a very long delayed what's up to pad. Like, very delayed. Okay, let's see what this marker thing's up to. What you got, boss? It's a warping device? It's a signal? Summons angels? Going to only get worse. Delightful. And that means Okay, so it's going to like warp us or some shit then. I wonder if we can still go to the level area though. Departing. So it's probably going to be multiple floors again. So some of us actually have to walk during the week. No, you're fine, man. I'm just making fun. I don't even know if Pad's still in the chat. Or remnants. The law of the jungle. What is up with this game and making references to eating things? Hey, Pad. Still looking around. I like when I'm in someone else's stream and I gotta be gone, I'll be like, looking mode activate. She is way too happy. Yeah, exactly. Way too happy and outgoing, lady. Do not see the grim circumstances of what's going on here. The end is near. Okay. So I guess we'll go ahead and save on a different one with that one. So let's see what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I eat like a pizza or something when I'm gaming and that, I don't like eat and play the game at the same time or some, because well, you don't want grease on your control wheel. We went to, you know, your door to that gets in the little cracks anyway. It's not like you want grease, especially to get in the buttons. Eating in like you can just ask Aaron. Like anytime we ever go like get something to eat. And we're gonna go be like, you washed your hands, right? It's nothing worse than getting sticky, oily stuff in your buns on your controllers. That will kill you. Shit. Well, yeah, if you got a fork or something, but I mean, like, you know, something with your hand, greasy stuff, you know. Let's see. Now that I walk every Friday, basically all your streams are looking mode. And that's fine. Sometimes I leave my Twitch tab on someone's thing once in a while. Sometimes that's what you do to help out people sometimes. Either way, I appreciate either way, Dan. But, please, recent dead skin, game over, man. Though, I can't remember who it was, but I remember, like, there was some governor or something somewhere. And he was like eating a slice of pizza with a fork and a knife, and he was cutting it. And like the town like thought It was... Oh, I remember. I think it was the mayor of New York City, actually. One of the mayors of New York City, I think. He was eating a slice of pizza with a fork and a knife, and, like, people lost their mind. I think that's who it was. It could be wrong. I know it was somebody. Somebody out there. Give it a little shot. Be disintegrated in the dust. Yeah, let's just go in. Upple. So yeah, we can't go to the lower area anymore. So we're stuck with the upple. And I would assume the upple is probably the same way, where you'll probably be able to level grind off the Gigant bosses of each level, probably. Unless it's more straightforward and it just goes to the end really fast. That was an episode of Seinfeld? Well, it must be a very different thing. Like, apparently, and I wasn't even aware of this, apparently some people in America consider it blasphemy to eat a pizza with a fork and knife. But, I'm being serious, Dan. I remember there was a real-life incident of that. I'm not referring to an episode of Seinfeld. I've never personally even watched a full episode of Seinfeld before. But, I'm talking about a real-life incident of that. I think that was a New York mayor, though. Not the current one. I think it was maybe 5-10 years ago or something. But it was, like... weird. But, yeah, not watching Seinfeld. Well, well, Seinfeld was, like, out when I was, like, in, what, fucking middle school? Why am I gonna care about Seinfeld when I got anime to watch? And lots of PS1 games to play. Way too many PS1 games. A full episode. You're taking me out of context, though. Full episode. I've seen clips. I've seen jokes. I mean, hell, I got that one edited screenshot with the bald guy holding the Moonlight Greatsword. Like, I know about characters. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, was that? No. Yeah, that's Seinfeld. Friends is the other thing. Yeah, the bald guy's from Seinfeld. I get all those shows mixed up. They're all just very exchangeable. But I've never seen, like, sat down, watch a full episode. I've seen clips and, you know, gag segments, obviously as memes and clips and things like that. But I've never watched a full episode. It's not like it was something, you know, I was like, oh man, I can't wait for Seinfeld. It's not like there ain't Dragon Ball Z and everything else. Oh, you know something I really liked watching in middle school was Flint the Time Detective. I'm sure, like, if you were to compare it to the Japanese version, they probably butchered the translation, but it is just fucking funny, and that opening song is just hilarious. For a kid, that's funny. Friends is not... I don't know, they just all on Fox, and they were just... Oh, these are real-life, everyday people bouncing around like idiots. But then again, I guess that kind of just how you categorize them. I just categorize them like, oh, we're real-life goofy friends bouncing around like dum-dums. Got work and stuff. And then it blows up. Oh, it's green now. You're gonna actually mention that? Don't seem like it. Nope. Just jump in. A I'll see you again. That was kind of a weird exchange, though. Let's see. Well, music's still the same. That's like saying cat goals are exchangeable with cats. Oh, was it? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. I would disagree with that a little bit. I mean, you know, if you, like, examine it, because Seinfeld's, like, more about work life, well, Friends is, well, more about friends and relationships, right? I mean, that's, like, the primary big differences, right? I mean, I'm not an expert on this. Yeah, when we're talking about shows I barely know things from. Like, with Friends, what's his name? Joey? The idiot? Like, that, if it doesn't involve Joey, I probably don't really know much about Friends. Except that, you know, just relationship problems and shit between all the characters. But where is he? Skating. Level 5. Level 6. 750 units, 14, 2, and 6 heavies. Oh, we're gonna have this again. It says there are 9 treasures. Seinfeld is about stupid things you notice in life. I like Seinfeld. Yes, I do like memes of Seinfeld. I've seen lots of memes. Especially that picture with the bald guy. Like, I've seen him with a baseball bat, the Moonlight Greatsword, lightsabers, Travis touchdown sable. Like, I've seen, like, everything be in that meme. So, but that's probably the most I really know about Seinfeld, really. But, I don't know. Yeah, that's stuff that was on, like, when I was in middle school. So, I mean, I'm not berating you if you watched that when you were in middle school, but, I'm just saying I wouldn't consider it the common norm audience. You know, I would have figured, you know, kids would be watching The Simpsons, trying to watch, of course, with their parents not wanting to, but probably trying to watch South Park, Looney Tunes, cartoons, anime, you know. But then just saying, I seriously hope you guys don't do this. But we're doing this. We're taking the dungeon down. How would you even explode? Okay, so we got the invisibleness again. There'll be a treasure over there. I wish the doors did not hide behind the wall. Like, I mean, you can barely see a small slice of that damn door now. Now what? Is this the way up? Plus 4 levels to gain entry. Two different areas. How lazy can you get? Well, officially, it's official. He was a sloth in the previous life. So So that's the way up. So we'll have to check that out. So we enemies in here. Oh, should have checked my side. Should have checked my side. It's a heavy. This is gonna be costly. On it. Ooh, wow, it survived 1,400 damage. Ouch. Also, you know, something that'd be a good idea, because we did get stuff for it. We got 11 levels we can pass around. I don't think that's enough that we no. We need more material. But we can pass some levels, so Kyle really needs to catch up a little bit, so why not give a little more of your powers. The marionette. Yeah, so now he's mid, she's 40, she's just staying ahead of everyone. I wanted to get her to get a little faster, and now she's over 1,000, so now they're all in the 1K club. So yeah, that would have been better to just go in the middle, so we need to be careful of wounds. Okay, get through you. Does heavy make enemies stronger too, or just double cost? Well, I don't officially know, but I think it makes them stronger, because the few times I grinded, I really honestly feel like the heavy encounter versions take a lot more hits. But I don't think I've ever seen anything really survive like over 1,000 damage hit, really. So you are undead. So either the magic. If the magic don't do it, no. We're probably gonna want to go with the bow gun then. $25 for that. I bet he'll do at least 250, if not more. Oh wow, that's a little low, but still. For how much whole thing cost, it still wasn't quite worth it. Come on, get more active points. Because it helps if I can get points. Which you're just slowly running out of. Thank you. But we're gonna want, we're gonna have more teleporting type shenanigans going on here. Delightful. So it looks like they're gonna make this place a little bit mazy then. Stepping it up over the hunt to kill. Okay, Aqua. Well, they definitely didn't live. Don't want to fight the heavy. Not a fool, yeah. Don't look like there's a door through you, so it doesn't really matter much. They're all yellow, so we're good here. Teleporting dungeons, yay. Well, we do need a little problem solving. I mean, like they said, you know, the whole downer floors has just been beating everything to death, and now it's to use your head a little. So, I mean, I think it's a nice little change. Though I hope they're not all puzzle focused. So here's one, I'm assuming. You know what? Step on those. So let's see. So I should be somewhere here. Okay, I might heal. See, that's kind of an oversight there. If they wanted to be blind, you'd think they would have made it where you couldn't use the auto. That's just kind of a strange oversight there. Or maybe they just left and thought, if they figure it out, we'll just say they were crafty. Maybe add a conveyor belt. Well, we did, what was it, the second floor of the lower dungeon had all the moving tiles, so kind of already did have that. So that's heading back towards that way. What was this? Oh. I'm like heal. Oh, so in this room should be that treasure. Yay. Materia is what I want. I want crank armor. Okay, so 64. Nope, it just upgraded that to be the best. The best! And we kind of have to flip-flop back here. Maybe... No, we saw that one. Bah. But considering we're like at the end, I'd have to say... If there's anything, because, I've seen, like, the Steam reviews for this game are pretty, A lot of people don't seem to find this game interesting at all. Honestly, like, would I recommend it to everyone? Probably not. But if you were, like, just like, oh, man, I'm sick of just everything being the same, man. I need something different. Like, I would definitely recommend checking out Gigant, because this is... I don't know anything that's even remotely similar to it. The only first-person dungeon crawlers I know where you see the enemies, not counting foes that are in Etra Odyssey, because, you know, that's just one type of thing, not everything. Or like those old real-time dungeon crawlers. But... I don't know, and then it has a music mini game, and it has an active battle point system, not active battle, but active point system, and like it's just all very bizarre how they did all this. And even the music, like I said, I kept saying the music's even so very bizarre. It's definitely what I'm gonna remember about the game, for sure. Is just how bizarre. How freaking bizarre everything was. Now it's almost 12, so I'm going to put, and plus we are a little over now, so that's going to actually work. No, I meant to. Actually walk out. I think that was one of the ones we saw. Yeah, so I think we're down here? Can't go that way. There's only one way to go. Hey Carter, how you doing today? You just joined at the worst time, actually, because I was going to probably take a break here. Well, not probably. I am going to take a short break in a little bit here. But it's cool for you to be around still anyway. 2 hits again. Those snake ladies are pretty high in the health. Where's the streams, or at least the switcher pushes? That's a good point. Well, you can't stream the Switch, but it'd be... Actually, I don't know if have you really uploaded anything to your YouTube channel in a while, actually, now that I think about it? It's just gonna be a short break, though. It's not gonna be like the end of the world, Carter. I gotta check out my mom, but also, there's gonna be a sale or something I wanna catch, so the timing's gonna work out for me, but it's not gonna be a long break. It should be. But this was kind of just a meaningless spot. Yeah, you should. So... Was that the one Yeah, that's a different one, so... I gotta do it again. This time we only got 3 you. Yeah, I'd like to hear your opinions. Honestly, the 2 things I hate is the fact that it still doesn't have common shit that should, like, you know, an Ethernet cable port. Like, you got so many, and you get so few USB slots, so it's just kind of shitty in that regard. But the big thing I really dislike is the Joy-Cons, not the Joy-Cons themselves as a controller, their battery life and their inability to hold a charge. Like, I don't know if I got like defective Joy-Cons, but fuck, it's like you don't leave them charging, the things just die like a rock. It's like, oh good, the Joy-Cons, they're dead as shit, yay. Like, I haven't seen something not retain a connect, like some kind of battery life like that in ages. Like, it's so bad in that regard. It's like, what the hell? Some treasure there. Hope you'll be able to save some more money for a Switch 2 pad. I think it's a great handheld. I definitely think that's one of the biggest perks there, is the ability, obviously, to move around with it. So, it looks like that's just dead end, so. Looks like they're throwing us in a little bit of a maze, but